Bill, sir, my allergies have been real bad.
They're kicking in.
Real bad.
Tis the season.
Tis the season, and it is the season for us to present an air purifier. The only one that we're going to showcase on the Monday night show this season is this one. It's the gold standard from Honeywell. It's an advanced, QuietClean, and I mean quiet. It's called the Whisper Quiet. In fact, we've got several on in the studio. You can't hear anything. Bill, share with everybody, please, if you would, sir, why it's so important to have an air purifier.
Well, that's just it. Just like with Debbie, we want to clean our countertops and everything. How do we clean the air in our homes? We have something to clean the rugs, we have something to clean our hair, but how do we really clean the air? We mask it with an aerosol or a candle. This unit will circulate the air. It has an oscillating fan on the inside, so more importantly, it's sharing that cleaner air throughout the living space. Not just once a day, not just once an hour, but 120 times a day, you're gonna notice how this scrubs the air. And what's that doing? It's doing it cleanly. See how it's pushing out 99% cleaner air 120 times a day. Because what it does, it takes in all that dirty air in the back, and then it goes through 3 layers of purification. And then it pushes it out there quietly but powerfully. And what you're noticing right there is look at all those filters. It comes with 2 filters built into it, which is awesome. They're permanent filters. You don't go buy another filter. You don't wonder what store has that filter. Right. 5-year warranty on those filters, 5-year warranty on the tower. So you look at the price tonight, $130. It's 5 FlexPay, perfect example. $25.99 a year for cleaner air. And what you're gonna notice right over here is you're gonna see the 3 layers. Pre-mesh filter, washable, reusable. Both of these filters, huge collection surface to collect and trap all that dust, dander, pollen, and mold spores. And what you're gonna notice is you'll see it after a few weeks. It gets dirty, it gets dingy. You don't then go and throw this out and go spend more money. You take this over to your sink, and actually I'm gonna take this over to my sink on the table over here, because I want you to see how effective this is. Because I want you to see what's been trapped inside of here. Because if it's not trapped in the filter, guess where it gets trapped? It gets trapped into your upholstery, in your lungs, in your eyes, and that's why we cough or get that glass of water in the morning. So remember, I didn't go throw this out. I didn't go run to the store to buy a new one. I'm just taking it to the sink. I'm just gonna rinse it out a little bit. Even if it just picked up that amount of dust, it would be worth it, right? But this takes out 99% of all that dust, dander, pollen, and mold spores from the air in our bedroom, the air in our living room, the air in our home office, everywhere, and it does it quietly.
Bill, our producer, Mr. Rick, who incidentally, this is his final week this week. Yes.
Is it?
The amazing Alice is coming back. We love you, Rick. We're going to miss you. Not on HSN. I just mean on the Monday night show. Oh, they told me not to say. What have I done? Rick did just let me know. I believe we're putting up a clock. With everyone on the phone line, we have about 400 of these to go around. Only 8 minutes. Oh, this is going to get exciting. We don't do air purifiers in 8 minutes, but this has to because it's going to sell out. Really abbreviated, I just want to share with you. If you don't have an air purifier, you really must get one. Not only does it get rid of smells, so no more buying air fresheners and the candles and the plug-ins. Not only does it help remove the allergens in the air. If you suffer with allergies, it's not a cure, but boy, has it helped me. If you've got itchy eyes, the sniffles, it makes such a difference. Having an air purifier in your home nurtures a healthier home. I would never be without mine. The difference with air purifiers is there's way too many and so much confusion. You can buy Honeywell, which is the gold standard, in your red store. You can go to the blue store. Some of them carry the real high-end Honeywell. We have the high-end Honeywell tonight at the lowest price it has ever been, which is the real shocker. That's why I selected this to do on the Monday night show. Again, it's the only one we're gonna do on the show for the entire season. Dollar for dollar, for this value and this price, it is huge. Most of the air purifiers that you buy don't have this power, are not this quiet, and don't have these types of filters. Bill, how often do I change the filter?
Well, that's you can change. Well, you never replace it because it's permanent, which is awesome. And you can clean it to your heart's content, which is great. So you're always getting that cleaner air. But more importantly, guess who's doing all the cleaning of the air? It's not you. I mean, even to clean your carpet, you got to push the vacuum, right? This scrubs the air 120 times a day in the bedroom, in the family room, in the home office. And what you're going to notice is look how it's pushing that air out. I don't have to be right next to it. It's giving you that 99% cleaner air without having to sit right on top of it. Because also, if it's too loud, you're not going to use it. This takes care of the larger rooms that we have. See how it oscillates back and forth? So it's really sharing the love everywhere. And you know what? You're going to see and smell a difference immediately. Get it home and put it in your master bedroom. Close the door. Go back a few hours later and you're like, what does that smell?
Yeah.
It's cleaner air. All those particles that we normally ingest in our lungs and in our nose and in our eyes, they're out of the air. So the air is lighter, crisper, and cleaner. And you see how easy it is to pop out those filters. Just take them to the sink, rinse, and let them dry and put them right back in.
But Bill, you said it, and I think it's one of the most requested features of an air purifier. Give me the forever filter. I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to have to pay anything else. I don't want to have to maintain in that way. I don't want to have to go to the store and buy more and more and more. This is the forever filter. We're going to put our quantity left counter on the screen. If you would like one for your family room, if you'd like one for the bedroom, if you have one right now and you could do with another one, this is I say it's the gold standard because in terms of the Honeywell line, this is one of their premier models. It works harder, it works faster, it's quieter, and it's the forever filter. You're in really good company ordering this tonight, especially with that 5 flex pay, which brings it down to $25.99. So with everyone on the phone, $370 hard quantity, more like 130, 140. When the clock hits 0, we'll have completely, looks like you're gonna get a pin, Bill. Don't get too excited. But truly, Bill, this is a brand that is premium and premier, but you can't find in retail stores on FlexPay with these types of discounts.
Not at all. And you talk about brand. #1 recommended by doctors and allergists, it's Honeywell. And the thing is, if you were to go out and buy a computer printer and never had to buy more ink because it was permanent ink, wouldn't that be an amazing filter? Sure. That's what this is. Because what happens is we go out and buy new filters because they get a little dingy, they get a little old, and they get less effective. Our permanent filter, 5-year warranty on this filter, 5-year warranty on the tower. So for 5 years, you're not going out and spending more money. For 5 years, you're gonna have this science experiment of not cleaning out your wallet, but cleaning the air. So when it gets trapped in here, what you're gonna do is, actually, I'm gonna give this one to Adam. I'm gonna have Adam start to do the cleaning process because it's that simple. And the thing is, this is where you really have the kids come over and show them, it's like, look what's in your bedroom. You need to clean your room more. But you actually know what? The Environmental Protection Agency says our homes are leave it out just right inside there. Because just look at that difference. Look at that dirty air versus this cleaner air. Don't we want 99% cleaner air? And what did we do? We didn't light a candle. We didn't do anything but plug in this Honeywell air purifier and let it scrub the air. And the cool part about that is, the Environmental Protection Agency says inside our homes are 5 to 10 times dirtier than outside.
Right.
Because, you know, we're running the air conditioner right now. What's the one thing we're not gonna do? We're not gonna open a window. And then even when we get to the winter season, we're gonna be having the furnace going, right?
Yeah.
So we're not gonna be opening up a window. So all that dust, dander, pollen, mold spores has to go somewhere. And you know where it goes? It goes into the upholstery, it goes into the rugs, or it goes into your air purifying system. It oscillates back and forth. It's those small features that really set Honeywell apart. What other air purifier oscillates back and forth? What other air purifier can you sit down and have a conversation, a cup of coffee, enjoy company without, like, turn down the air purifier, we're taking a phone call, we're watching a movie, but also that has the power to really get out into the living space and give us cleaner air. There we go.
I thought you were giving it to me then. I was like,
there you go.
You come with gifts. I'm a sucker for a good deal. Give me a good deal and I'm all in. Why don't you see this Honeywell model regularly on HSN? Because we won't do it unless we can do the price break with the 5 flex and the free ship. We won't do it. We want you to have the best deal. This again is something that makes a huge difference. I didn't have one. I really didn't have one. I suffer really badly with hay fever. I mean terribly with hay fever. I get the sniffles, my eyes itch so badly. The reality is an air purifier is helping to remove the allergens from the air. Not only that, if you have pets or you love to cook or there's a smoker in the house, you do know that this is going to get rid of all those smells. It's going to get rid of all those odors. It's going to get rid of all the stuff that you don't want lingering around. And remember, the magic word are forever filter. It's a forever filter. You never, ever, ever need to buy a new filter. And how can that be? Well, it's because the technology that Honeywell puts into their filters is so extreme. A lot of brands will go for lower quality, but they will make you then replace out that filter
and spend more money.
Right, not with this.
And that's just it, you don't, and you benefit from it right away. You want a cleaner carpet, you have to push the vacuum. You want to clean a carpet 120 times a day, you have to push the vacuum 120 times a day. A cleaner plate to eat off of, 120 times cleaner, you have to wash it. Guess who's going to do the cleaning? You just get it home, plug it in, take advantage of the 30-day return return policy, but more importantly, know that Energy Star certification, the filters, the tower, 5-year warranty because it's Honeywell. So you're constantly going to get better, cleaner air. And Adam, can you feel the breeze when it comes over your way?
It's a lovely breeze.
Isn't that great? Because when you feel that, you realize that air is not just a fan. It's 99% cleaner air. And that's third-party tested, not even a Honeywell statistic. The 120 times a day, taking all the stuff that's floating around, the sun dust, as my niece likes to call it, gets trapped inside because what it does with these 3 layers, it traps down to the smallest microns. Remember, the pre-mesh filter, washable, reusable. The dual filters, you have 2 filters, all washable and reusable, down to 0.3 microns. Some microns we can see. We can see the human hair, we can see the pollen, but it's the small stuff that we ingest when we're sleeping because we're still breathing at night. It goes somewhere. Now it gets trapped in the air purifier rather than in our bodies and our lungs. It's spring. It's, allergy season. That happens in the fall. It happens in the winter. It happens in the summertime. You will benefit from this year round.
And it is a larger room air purifier. Again, that's when I say there's confusion a lot of times. Boy, do they get you. They get you with a low-priced unit, but they call it a personal air purifier because it only does like that very small space around you. It's no good. Stay in the ordering process. Make sure yours is confirmed. Mr. Bill Duggan.
Yes!
How many is that, sir?
This is only number 2.
What?
I think.
You've been doing this a year and a half. It's only number 2.
But actually, I was your first seller.
You were my
first show, first night.
It's true.